River watershed is the ecological link between the greater Yellowstone ecosystem and the southern Rocky Mountain ecosystem. Habitat composition in the watershed is diverse and ranges from 12,000-foot mountain peaks to a brackish estuary delta of the Great Salt Lake. At the heart of the watershed lies the 500-mile Bear River, which is the lifeline for wildlife and agriculture in the tri-state area. The headwaters of the Bear River are found in the alpine tundra of the high Uintas Wilderness. As tributaries meander and merge their way through high-elevation valleys, they feed robust wet meadow and willow riparian communities that hold water and slowly release it throughout the summer. As the river winds its way northward from Utah and into Wyoming, the flood-irrigated and very productive pasture lands are accentuated with willow communities that line the river and transition into remnant old-growth cottonwood gallery forests, which maintain bank and river stability near Evanston, Wyoming. North of Evanston is the Woodruff Narrows Reservoir. Below the dam, the Bear River turns west and heads back into Utah, where it flood irrigates nearly the entire Woodruff Valley, which is 5 by 25 miles. The river flows north into Wyoming through the Cokeville Meadows National Wildlife Refuge, then turns west into Idaho near the Thomas Fork. Downstream of the Thomas Fork is Pegram, Rocky Point, and the Bear Lake Plateau, which contains regionally significant migration habitat for mule deer. The Bear River then continues west through Dingle and into the Bear Lake National Wildlife Refuge near Montpelier. As the river flows north of Montpelier towards Soda Springs, the Bear River Range and the Aspen Range provide important wildlife habitat in a working land environment. From here, the river goes through Soda Springs and Grace and actually flows through Black Canyon in the spring during boater flow releases. It's a very popular whitewater destination that draws kayakers from across the country. As the river breaks out of Black Canyon, it flows through the Gentile Valley and is fed by multiple springs from both sides of the river. The river then flows into Oneida Reservoir and through Oneida Narrows, which is a very popular fishing and recreation area. Below Oneida Narrows, the Bear River flows through Riverdale, then turns south and flows back into Utah and through Cache Valley before it breaks through another short canyon near Beaver Dam. From here, it travels through Fielding and the Tremonton area of the northern Wasatch Front, where small farms and pastures are rapidly converting to high-end residential development. The river reaches its destination at the Bear River Migratory Bird Refuge on the north end of the Great Salt Lake near Corinne, where it mixes with saltwater and creates a brackish estuary system similar to what you find in the Mississippi River Delta and the bayous of Louisiana. Water evaporates from the Great Salt Lake, dumps back into the watershed, and starts the water transportation all over again.